Hi Beverly.
Hi.
Thank you so much for coming in and giving us your time to share your journey to breast reconstruction. In your own time, I'm going to ask you a few questions that may be helpful for other ladies who are embarking on this journey. Can you take us through your journey from seeing the plastic surgeon to your breast reconstruction?
Okay, so when I saw the plastic surgeon, it was explained to me the things that would need to go ahead after that, and there was a scan to see that my blood vessels were suitable for the op to go ahead, which happened, and then the ball started to roll, and I met with the clinical nurse specialist who told me a lot more about what would happen and what I would need and what the procedure would be like, and what recovery would be like.
So what information do you feel is important for patients to know when they consider having a free flap breast reconstruction?
I think it's really important that patients know that the end result, even though it's a long journey and a longer journey than other options, is very much a natural and result that feels very much part of you, and not as though there's a foreign body inside. Yeah.
What surprised you the most during your journey?
It was a difficult journey, and it took longer than I expected, and there were complications, but I think I was quite surprised at how well I handled it. Yeah.
And do you recall any peaks and pitfalls during your journey?
For me, a pitfall was the fact that there were complications. I was one of the patients who had to go back into surgery. That had all been explained to me beforehand, that there was that possibility. And I think it just made the whole thing, the surgery and the recovery and my stay in hospital, all of those things were longer. And that would be a pitfall, but the peak is the end result, that I was really happy with that. Yeah.
So despite your complication,
yeah,
you still ended up with the end result that you
absolutely, and
achieved.
Yeah, and also another peak was the care that I received, the expertise and reassurance from all the support that I received in the hospital and ongoing afterwards, and also support from psychological services as well. Yeah.
What do you wish you knew before you had your breast reconstruction?
I think I was given all the information that could be given. What I would have welcomed would have been an opportunity to actually speak to somebody who had already been through that journey, and someone who could perhaps show me. This is something that is available now that wasn't available when I had my surgery done. There are information evenings, and I'm actually part of a group of women who come and do show and tell, and women actually find that very, very reassuring. So rather than just looking at a 2D picture, they see the real thing and speak to the patient who has been through that process, come out the other end and is smiling.
And what was your recovery like?
Longer than I expected. Steady, I would say, although not in a straight line, and progress isn't a straight line. There were times when I thought, oh, come on, I should be feeling better than this now. But it was longer than I had hoped for. But yeah.
And how did you start your recovery to restarting exercise, going out shopping, going out for walks?
Again, slowly, I listened to my body. You know, if I was tired, I rested, and I think that's something that people need to know is that they really. I don't think there's a one size fits all in terms of recovery, and that it's just take it slowly. Don't try to do too much because you'll set yourself back.
What is it like living with a reconstructed breast?
Don't even think about it anymore. It's from time to time I do, but it just feels part of me. Once I'd made friends with it, and as time went on, I wasn't even aware that it's something different. It's just part of me.
And any top tips from a patient's perspective for preparing for this surgery?
Do everything you've been told to do. Listen to your nurse specialist. Listen to your surgeon, and do not try to do too much too soon. Enlist all the help you can get, and if people say, "Can I do something for you?" you say yes, and put all the things in place to make things easier, and do the exercises and physio that you've been asked to do.
How beneficial was the psychology input during your reconstructive journey?
It was really helpful, actually. I took advantage of it after my surgery, and as I was adjusting to a change in my feelings about my body image, and also to do with the change in sensation, and which had troubled me somewhat, but I learnt during that process to understand the difference in what I was feeling or not feeling, and what was behind that, and how I could feel more comfortable with that.